Before we start, can we all agree that we saw a movie called Return to Silent Hill and not Silent Hill 2? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Greetings, everyone. Eddie here to talk about my experience with Return to Silent Hill. Leading up to its premiere, there was a lot of strange coverage around this film, mostly coming from the marketing team with a misleading website and 3 separate re-uploads of the film's main trailer. The immediate red flag was with the use of words, "a faithful adaptation of Silent Hill 2." This is where I think the beginning of the film's issues lie. Making movies isn't easy. With a small budget of only $20 million, they had to do a lot with the little they had, compared to the $100 million they had for the first film. The first movie did rather well at the box office, but the sequel still had a budget cut of the same $20 million. And we all know what happened to Revelations. Funding and distributing something like this is very difficult. There is also a possibility that all of this was just lost in translation. There was some amazing talent working in the kitchen, but they all spoke a different language. They had to shoot this thing in Germany and Serbia. The trailers from China looked more like the game than anything we ended up getting. The marketing overseas was a much bigger deal, as that's where they will be making the majority of their film's budget back. What we did get was a collaboration with GameStop and theaters running promotions. GameStop had an ARG-type sticker and button collection. Yes, I will have a video on my bizarre experience with trying to get my hands on these things, so stay tuned. And theaters leaving postcards on the table/desks for anyone to grab. About a week before the film came out, a YouTube channel named Umbrella Entertainment had the rest of Christoph Gans's interview. The full interview paints a completely different picture.
The story of Silent Hill 2 is actually a free adaptation of an old Greek mythology story, which is the story of Orpheus and Eurydice, the story of a poet going back to hell to take back his beloved bride, Eurydice. It happened that Orpheus has been adapted by one of my very favorite French directors named Jean Cocteau, and now I think it was logical to adapt Orpheus again, and I did it through that new Silent Hill film.
So he's making a modern retelling of Orpheus and Eurydice, with the game Silent Hill 2 as its base. Take that for what you will, but to me, that sounds pretty good, and I believe that's what we got. If I want Silent Hill 2, I could play the original one, or the new remake that was incredible. So why not do something different? My experience with Return to Silent Hill was fine. I had fun both times. Is it a fantastic movie? No. Is it a horrible pile of burning garbage? It's better than Silent Hill Revelations. I know it sounds like I'm bashing on Silent Hill Revelations, but I had high expectations for that one. And I may talk about my experiences in the future. For me, it is definitely my favorite Silent Hill movie thus far, with the first one being a close second. The script could have had a little more work done to it. The acting was fine. Some of their accents started to come out, but overall, it's fine. The standout was definitely Hannah Emily Anderson. Not only did she look and act the part, but she sounded so much like Monica Horgan from the first game. On top of that, she technically played 4 different characters. That takes a lot out of you. The sets were really good, when they weren't CG'd, but I get it. Monsters also looked newish, with practical effects always winning. Patrick Tatopoulos returns for the creatures and does another great job. Pyramid Head was played this time by Robert Stagg, and you can tell he was having fun. Akira Yamamoto's score is mind-blowing. He even made the song James was rocking out to in his car in the beginning of the film. Absolutely fantastic. Worth the ticket price alone. If a vinyl ever gets released, jump on it. Cinematography by Pablo Rosso was also a key highlight in the film. Lots of creative angles. Some worked, some didn't, but I do appreciate all the creative shots. But that's just my opinion, and art is subjective. Every one of you is entitled to your own opinions. I have a pre-order on the 4K Steelbook, and hopefully they'll have tons more interviews and deleted scenes. #release the Gaines cut. Return to Silent Hill is a little more like Shattered Memories. It's a reimagining modern-day telling of Silent Hill 2 with a bit Greek mythology put into it. If you come across Return to Silent Hill on a streaming service, just keep in mind what we talked about. This movie isn't called Silent Hill 2, it's called Return to Silent Hill. Go in, or go back in, knowing that it was never meant to be a one-to-one comparison. It was supposed to be loosely based on 2, and wasn't supposed to be a direct translation. This was something different, while paying homage to the game. One of the biggest complaints I've heard from both fans and newcomers is saying that it was convoluted and maybe rushed. The other item to support this is the novelization of the movie. Just a few chapters in and yeah, there is a lot missing. Will it make the movie better? We may never know. But I will have a follow-up on this with writer Joe Passarella, so please consider subscribing. Ultimately, I believe this film didn't do well was mostly because of false advertising. It's just bad marketing, and it's difficult to make a movie like this. The game takes roughly 10 hours to beat. Adapting that into an hour and a half to 2 hour long movie script, some cuts are going to have to be made and some things are going to change. But the question is, how much is needed in order to convey the same story? I can guarantee you 100% that not a single soul working on this film went out to make a bad movie. None of them. Making a movie is difficult in many, many different aspects, including marketing. It is easier to destroy than it is to create. If anyone who worked on the film would like to talk about their experiences, Christoph Gans, Patrick Tatopoulos, Jeremy Irvine, Hannah Emily Anderson, Robert Strange, anyone, my door is always open to discuss your experiences with Silent Hill. I'm sorry if I mispronounced any of your names. Also, I just wanted to send my condolences to Victor Hadida. Losing a family member, let alone a brother, is never easy. Say what you will about his work, but Samuel and Victor poured their hearts and souls into every project they worked on together, and that's something really special. I hope you and your family are doing okay. And you can tell me your experiences down in the comments below. Let me know what you would have done or what you would have changed. Please be respectful to others' opinions. I'd really like to hear your honest thoughts. I will have the interview links below for you to experience. Well, it's that time. Thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I'll see you on the other side.